Now, basic building block number 5. All right, I call it the rice bowl of our business. Now, people in networking love to get prepared. They love getting prepared. They're like the scouts, Be ready, be prepared. You understand? All right? And they will say, Mr. Patman, I'm reading this, I'm an expert, my name list, I put in different font, I use italic pen and write in italic. All right, got different color, I got sticker on the hot, cold, warm people. I got 3 phones in my house already, wire connected. But I haven't started showing plans. So basic building block number 5 is showing the plan. I call it STP for short. A lot of people will go through block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, and then they panic at block 5. Because now it means human interaction and presentation. The word presentation can make adults shiver. You have to do a presentation tomorrow to our clients. Oh my God, please help me. You understand? Even in your office jobs, where you are slave, where you work, all right? Where you work, basically, when your boss say presentation to client, what happens to you? Cold sweat, all right? You prepare everything, you go there, you're totally panicky because it's human nature. Stage fright or presentation fright, all right, is number 2 after death. Serious. Public speaking is number 2 after death. Number 3 is spiders. Number 4, I don't know. But I'll definitely make something up shortly. Alright? So people are so afraid of this presentation. Now showing the plan to me is not a presentation. Because to me, honestly, alright, public presentations are effective once a month, once in 2 weeks, right? Not even once a week, in my opinion. All right? Public presentations is what we call a showcase. And don't worry, once a month, you are scared to go on stage, there will be more than enough people to go on stage. But the power of our business, the crux of our business, the core activity of our business is what we call the one-on-one. The uno on uno. The yat on yat. You understand? Alright? That's the core of our business. Presentation. Now, people feel that they have to get highly prepared for the presentation. Let me warn you, there is no such thing as a perfect presentation. There's no such thing as the right presentation or the wrong presentation. The presentation is basically a rubber band. Alright? To me, our presentation is a rubber band. Anyone got a rubber band? The presentation is a rubber band. You can do anything. Alright? You understand? Change the shape, whatever. As long as you don't break the rubber band. Alright? And the rubber band are the general parameters of a presentation. That in every rubber band, they must have company profile, product, compensation plan, and projections. That's it. Alright? A little bit of company profile, a little bit of product, compensation plan, and a lot of projections, and you create the rubber band. How you do it is up to you. Do you understand? Do you like this prop thing? I like it. Alright? So the art of presentation is the rubber band. Do anything as long as you don't break it. That means do anything as long as it contains company, product, compensation plan, projections. Company, product, compensation plan, projections. Projections, thanks. Projections is to show people the potential of the business. Company, by now you should know. If you're sitting at home, go online, you already get to see the whole company. There's CDs on the company. Alright? You got QuestNet, billion-dollar company. Are you guys with me? Yeah. Alright? Totally e-commerce, 2 million customers worldwide. Okay, X number of products, fantastic, huge, big. The V, strongest marketing global leader on the planet, has conquered the planet, run some of the biggest world-class events on the planet. Do you understand? Alright, eventually the universe. Okay, so your compensation plan, you just have to understand the parameters. Okay, so once you have done the invitation, you are now going to meet the guy to show the plan. And you are freaking out. You will be afraid. You should be afraid. Alright? But I've got a savior for you. It is called your upline. Dun, dun, dun. You understand? Upline. Alright? Your upline is your solution. Your upline saves you. Upline may not necessarily mean direct upline. Huh? It could be somebody who's working with you. Right? So initially, your first 5 presentations, you don't do it on your own. You get your upline to do it for you. You sit down and watch. Alright? And what do you do? What do you do? Nod the head. You must learn the art of nodding the head convincingly. So open your eyes big little bit. Smile a little bit, and that's it. First the upline will say, correct apartment. Some movement lah, you know. You understand or not? That's all you do. Can you do that or not? Yes! Possible? Yes! So we do an experiment. Everyone, even you at the home, sitting in the house on the couch, alright? Upline sitting next to you showing the plan. Hey, do you agree? Nodding the head. But you also observe and learn. Alright? Okay? So you bring the prospect. Meet your upline. Now, your upline showing the plan must be edified. You don't edify your upline who's showing the plan, gone. Waste of time. Because the guy you invited has a relationship with you. He is willing to listen to you. Now you tell him, please come and listen to my upline. He will say, who is your upline? Why should I listen to the upline? So before you invite him, you must say, Anderson, alright, today I'll be taking you to meet my senior business partner. He's tremendously successful. I was so lucky to get an appointment with him. Alright, he just landed back from China. He's one of the most powerful networkers I have ever met, Anderson. Alright, so we go and see him. He will give you the details, then we can talk later. Alright, I'm telling you, Anderson, you are damn lucky today that he was available. Alright, then take Anderson. Go meet the upline. Edification, which I'll talk about later. Alright, crucial. Okay, now when you want to do a plan, always choose the right environment. Okay, don't do a plan in a disco. Alright, don't do a plan surrounded in alcohol. Alright, because when you get people high enough, they'll agree to everything. Do you understand? They will promise you to buy 15 headers and sign up their mother in Japan and everything else and conquer the world and everything else. Do you realize I've been saying Japan so many times? And if you know me, whatever I say many times happens. Alright? Okay, so you understand or not? Choose the right environment. And remember, don't fall into this trap. Every new guy who signs up, when they invite their first prospect, they want to wine and dine their prospects. Don't fall into the trap. You will go bankrupt. Cannot. I don't pay for anything. I'm serious. Today, I pay only for good friends. But prospect come, I don't pay. It's a rule. It's an unwritten rule. Alright? Now you may think otherwise. If you got money and you want to buy him lunch, dinner and show him the plan, that's up to you. But remember, everything you do must be duplicable. Is that duplicable? Not duplicable. So you invite a prospect, fair enough lah. In certain countries, a cup of tea is 60 cents. Buy him a cup of tea lah if you want. But don't take him to Starbucks lah. And some of these prospects, would you like a coffee? Yes. And that, and that, and that, and pack that for my wife, my children. 2 bags, you sit down, listen to you 5 minutes, not interested, thank you. Do you understand? Alright? So choosing the right environment is important. Make sure it's a professional environment. Alright? I used to love going to McDonald's. Alright? Because you can sit down for hours. Alright? Now I sit down either in Starbucks or the office. Okay? Choose quieter restaurants. Okay? Not too expensive. Because whatever you start becomes a precedent. Then he expects you always to take him to the restaurant. Are you guys with me? No? Alright? You be punctual. Whether he's late or not is immaterial. But he's on time and you are late, that's a problem. Alright? You cannot expect your prospect to be punctual. Okay? But you must be punctual. Are you guys with me? No? Yes. Alright? If you're inviting your upline, only invite your upline after your prospect has sat down. Don't make your upline wait and bring your prospect to your upline. Loose posture. It's called de-edification. You understand? Your prospect is sit down, you are sit down, papers ready. Hello, Mr. Rosley? Yes, Mr. Rosley, thank you again for the opportunity, for meeting you today. Mr. Anderson is already here. We are at Starbucks. Thank you. Then Rosley makes the grand entrance. The doors will open automatically when he walks. The music will increase. There is a fan blowing. That's how I walk into a room. There's somebody standing in front of the fan always. And when Rosalie is walking towards the table, what do? Straight away stand up. Mr. Rosalie, don't expect your prospect to stand up. High possibility he will not. But he must see you stand up. And not see you stand up like you got some injury. Rosalie, what's up? You must stand up fast. Because every action of yours is to empower Rosalie to do an effective presentation. The prospect will listen. He see how you look after your upline becomes more effective, correct? That's how kings and prime ministers are treated. You understand? That's how you know a prime minister is important, how he's looked after by his people. Alright? So Rosalie walks in. Hi, Mr. Rosalie, please have a seat. Rosalie, sit down, show the plan. Are you guys with me now? Now once the plan is showing, okay, and it's happening, Anderson will be observing. You sit down and you watch. Okay? You focus, you nod your head, everything is running smoothly. Okay? Now it comes to Q&A. Question and answers. Which is the biggest challenge at a plan. Okay? Later you go follow through. But now right at the plan there's a Q&A session. He's going to ask questions. And he will stop you halfway and ask questions. True or not? Yes. You always say, please hold the questions till the end. You must say that. Alright? Anderson, I know you're going to have some questions. Alright? Don't worry. Most of your questions will be answered during the presentation anyway. But after the presentation, if you have more questions, I'll be more happy than to answer. Because you are still new. Alright? If the guy start asking questions, you get demotivated. So I sit down and show the plan today. I tell the guy, listen, I know you will have a lot of questions. But trust me, most of your questions will be answered during the course of the presentation. And then you still have questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. You understand? Now, what do you use for the presentation? laptop, overhead projector, flat screen plasma TV. You come to Starbucks, you carry the TV, you attach, screw, alright, connect the wire, have two people standing there, ta-tan, right? You don't do that. Until today, Patman Senati Raja uses a paper and a pen. Cheap pen. Because expensive pen will get lost. Or the prospect might steal it. So cheap pen, he won't steal it. Kilometrico, very good. Hey, we should get money by saying that, huh? Kilometrico. Right? And you basically show the plan on a piece of paper. Why piece of paper and a pen? Duplicable. Remember, everything you do, first question you ask yourself is, can this be duplicated? You understand, no? If the answer is no, don't do it. The answer is yes, do it. So, laptop, overhead projector, duplicable? Not to me. I'm sorry. Paper, pen. And now you got enough catalogs to kill the prospect. If you throw it on the prospect, he may die. QVI, Katana, you understand? Or, you know, Trinet, Invoice, Biodis, like that. Please, these are our products. Look through it. Did you understand? Alright? So you got enough things to show. Now, I still don't believe in showing products. Okay? Alright? If you want to show, show. But there's no need to show. Because with our beautiful catalogs, people already understand the products. And communication products, what you going to do? Connect it in Starbucks. Troublesome, right? Right? The easiest product to show to me is? Is it? A very clean biodis. Are you guys with me now? Alright? So there's no need to show product, but you have it, show it. Simple as that. Now the first 5 plans, your upline, alright, shows for you. You sit down, nod your head. Choose the right environment. Point number 1. Make it very simple. Piece of paper and pen. Your upline will know how to do that. Alright? Point number 3, how do you dress up? Common sense. Smart, casual, professional. Alright? Do you need to wear a suit? Depending where you're going, who you're meeting. You're meeting your uncle in a stall next to a drain somewhere, don't wear a suit. You're meeting a doctor at the Hilton Club Lounge, alright? Maybe you want to put on a suit. Do you understand? You're going to somebody's house on Sunday, don't wear a suit. Wear a short sleeve collared shirt, khaki pants, and walk in professionally. As long as your shoes are clean, and your shirt is tucked in, and it has a collar. What is this called? Collar. You understand? And you look presentable, and you have a good watch. You understand? Your nails are cut well. You understand? You are shaven well. That's enough to be professional. And depends what country you live. In Europe, wearing suit is common. In Malaysia, people may throw stones at you. You understand? Singapore, shirt and tie, very common. Alright, Italy, no tie. Are you guys with me now? So the dress code, I don't like to teach this. I don't know why. You should know lah. But one thing I want to teach you. You must dress, walk and talk like a millionaire. It's called millionaire mentality. Do you have $1 million in your bank account? Not yet. It's on the way. I'm serious, it's on the way. When I started this business 8 years ago, I sat with Mr. Vijay, and Mr. Vijay said, Padman, you have $1 million in your bank account. I said, no. No, you have $1 million in your bank account. I said, no, I don't. I just started the business. He said, no, you do. And that's the way you must walk, talk, and think from today. And you will do great things in this business. And after listening to my mentor, I said, yeah. I used to walk into hotels like I own it. My prospect will be sitting there. I'll walk into a hotel. Straight away, hey, how are you doing? You okay? Everything all right? Everyone I'm waving at don't know me. This is what Then I walk, I sit down. How are you doing? Nice meeting you. All right, and waiters come. Your eyes must be on the name tag. Your eyes must be on the name tag. So stay, I see waitress, let's say Sharifa. All right? So I see. The guy is not seeing because nobody focuses on name tag. She doesn't even know her name tag is there. You understand? All right? Then I look, Sharifa, how are you? I'll have the usual. Coffee, 1 sugar, milk. You see? This is called posture. You said usual. Refla impressed. Then you say coffee, milk, 1 sugar, okay? I said, of course, sir. You know, that guy, who is this guy, man? He knows Sharifa. He's waving everyone in the lobby. He's sitting down. And then while he's sitting down, you're showing the plan. Then you see another person walking past. I was like, hey. Refla is walking to the bathroom. I'm serious. I did that, millionaire mentality. Alright? I'm telling you, it's all about your posture. Your posture is what convinces people to sign up. They want to gain confidence from your confidence. The prospect is coming there with doubts, uncertainty, and fear. Do you understand? All that you must solve. How do you solve it? By being a millionaire mentality person. So the first 5 presentations, which are upline, correct? Second 5 presentations, you do half, upline do half. Alright? Better you do the first half, which is company, profile, product. Let your upline do plan and projections. Switch roles. The next 5 plans, okay, you do everything, upline sit down and watch. So you're looking at your first 15 plans, alright, which should be done in what period of time? 1 month. And expanded from showing the plan is something I call rule number 3. The most important fundamental networking principle, which if you follow consistently, alright, I am brave enough to guarantee you success in this business. Consistently. It's called rule number 3. That means presentation frequency has become $1 million question. How many plans should I show a month? 10, 15, 20, 30, 40? My answer is 15 plans a month consistently. If you do 30 plans a month, alright, make sure you do it every month, which is humanly not possible. So what happens? You do 30 plans, next month 12, 22, 32, alright, 10, Christmas 0. Lack of consistency kills you in network marketing. I rather you be consistent. 15 presentations every month. 15 presentations every month. 15 presentations every month. Rule number 3. Rule number 3 is the most important rule you will ever remember in your life. And it connects to basic building block number 5. Showing the plan. So remember, your plan consists of company, product, compensation plan, projection. $1 million question. How long is a business presentation? 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, plus Q&A, plus Q&A. Shouldn't exceed 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour. I do my presentation in 12 to 15 minutes. Short and sweet, I'll tell you why. Because I never focus on 25 products. I focus on selected products. The way the company has grown the past 6 years, All right, we have 100 over products online. And when you show the plan, what are you going to do? Even our categories have increased. You understand or not? You've got QVI, you've got Questec, you've got Trinet, you've got MS Square, you've got Katana, you've got Gita, you've got the V. Soon we'll have 40 categories of products. By the time you write the categories also, what happens? So now everywhere I go, I look at people, I select the products I want to promote in the market. Alright? Because I'm telling you, ultimately, people come into the business partly because of the product, but mainly because of the opportunity. That is something we can never change in human nature. Alright? With the new products like Biodis, yes, more people are coming just for the product, maybe not for the opportunity. But they still want the opportunity eventually. Alright? So 45 minutes to an hour should be the maximum amount of time you spend with your prospect. Now most of you like to spend 3 hours with your prospect. Something wrong somewhere, doesn't it? If it takes 3 hours to finish a presentation, what were you showing him? Your baby photographs, is it? This was me when I was born, and then finally I joined QuestNet. See, I'm online signing now. 45 minutes, 1 hour. Now, when do you decide to extend? When his questions are intelligent. If his questions are stupid, sorry, I really want to spend more time with you. It's been extremely exciting and a great learning experience sitting with you. But I have another major appointment to go to, all right, with my upline. And I cannot let my upline down. All right? So thank you very much. I'll call you in a couple of days. We talk again. Have a nice day. And you walk away. Never. The fact that you can sit down for 3 hours with Avila, he already knows you are a loser. You shouldn't have 3 hours to sit down one person. You must be that busy. Because right after you show the plan, consult upline, go for basic training, go for your V-circle, go for your teh tarik session, which means coffee session. Alright? Go to one of your downline's house and do 8 basic building blocks. Where you got time to sit down 3 hours with one prospect? But if the guy asks intelligent questions, where should I position my brother in the UK? You know, can I buy more than 3 products? Okay, can I use Amex? You understand? Alright, so you basically plan everything out. Then you may want to spend more time with him. But your company legal? You know, now my answer is what? No. Right? You're not legal. So please don't join. Thank you very much. Next. Which moron? If the moron asks you whether we are legal, that means you have failed in your company profile. How can a $1 billion, 2 million customer base, alright, 23 officers, more money than some national banks, alright, came out in every possible newspaper positively, photographed with president and prime ministers. So emotional. Only a moron will remotely say, hey, legal are your company. You understand? No, seriously. Alright? You decide how much time you spend on a prospect based on the quality of his questions. Don't fall into the trap. Because who needs who more? He needs you more. Your job is to show the plan, alright, as effective as you can, answer his immediate questions, and then move to step building block number 6. Are you guys with me? Yes. Now today, the plan has changed. And it may change again. But our plan is always the simplest. Alright? So just remember the details of the plan. All right, keep in touch with the company to get updates. Keep in touch with your upline to get updates. You understand? Because remember, after showing the plan, the prospect always goes home and checks online. Because everyone has internet today, correct? So if your information is not in line with the internet information, you look like a moron. Because he will come back and say, hey, you said 1 million customers, I checked online 2 million customers. I purposely did that to see there whether you would go online or not. Very good, you went online. You will be a great networker. Sit down, okay. You understand? You have to cover up somehow. All right? So showing the plan, basic building block number 5. All right? The main point I want you to remember is consistent rule number 3. 15 presentations a month. All right? Okay? Use your upline to help you, the first 5. Second 5, share the responsibility with your upline. Third 5, do it on your own with upline support. All right? Always edify the upline you are going to bring to the presentation. Keep it short and simple with a paper, pen. All right? Not necessary to bring products, rely on the catalogs. Use a reasonable place, a nice quiet place. Not necessary to buy them lunch and dinner. Mineral water also can. All right? And when he's about to pour the mineral water, you say, stop! You can't drink that poison. What is that? Push it closer, then start. Do you understand? All right? So you don't have to buy lunch, dinner. Dress with common sense and always maintain your posture. If the guy comes, you're showing him the plan, he's on the phone, see that, stop. He gets off the phone. Okay, show me what is this. Now after 5 minutes, fold the paper, put in your pocket, take your 40-cent pen, put in the pants pocket. Don't put it there, people think you're cheapskate, you understand? Mr. Anderson, I don't think this is the right time for you. And to be honest, I've got many appointments more to go. I'll give you a call next week. If you're still serious about this, we catch up. All right? Have a nice day. No, I'm free. I have to go. All right? I'll call you next week. Take care. Walk. No one insults me, lah. Remember, good looking, rich, confident, you understand? Biodis, not very good looking, poor, pathetic, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. No future, no dreams, nothing. The traveler should not even deserve to sit in the chair, he must sit on the floor. After he sign up, okay, now he's in the chair, okay, very good. No. Don't treat your prospects like that. No, treat them well. But when they cross the line with you, don't look desperate. I've seen people waiting. The guy finished the phone. As I was saying, he gave back the phone. Finish. Hey. What's your problem? You represent $1 billion company. You are a businesswoman and a businessman building an e-commerce interactive distribution channel of consumers with a partnership with a $1 billion company. You presently have 23 offices worldwide which you have access to. You're backed up by a multi-million-dollar e-commerce system. That's who you are. You're not somebody trying to sell a coin, a Biodis or Trinet. You're a businesswoman or businessman. Carry that posture. Do you understand? All right? So showing the plan, always maintain your posture. Always maintain your posture. Crucial. All right? So you understand? Yes. Okay? Now that's one-on-one. Now you got our meetings. Weekly business presentation, monthly, once every 2 weeks, whatever the presentation is, correct? Alright, if you do not go for the business presentation consistently, consider yourself not to make money in this business. You need the energy, you need the power of association of those events. For you, that event is not to go and see the plan again. That event is to meet, to bring the brotherhood closer, you understand? Any business presentation you go, isn't it nice? All get together, oh, I haven't seen you 1 week, how are you, nice meeting you, oh, I saw you the other day, how's the prospect, moron, he signed up my chat, oh, this one, that one, that one, this one, bio, this unbelievable story, this my auntie, blah, 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 you understand? Testimony exchange, right? It's like a brotherhood lah. That's our gathering. But for the prospect, it's a life-changing experience. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
So get your prospects to the business presentation. Because the guy sees you in Starbucks. One person showing me the plan. How big can this company be? Then you take him to Crystal Crown or Holiday Inn or Shangri-La. He walks into the room, 1,000 people, all standing on the chair and saying, unbelievable! This is big. You understand? Alright? Now, don't ask him, you sit down, okay? I'll be downstairs having tea. After finish, I'll see you. Never do that. You sit right next to him, you open a book and you take notes. Take notes. If you look back all your notes, the same thing you're writing again. Good. Repetition helps with memory. You understand or not? You take notes. Because everyone's plan is different. Take notes. You see the guy losing focus? Very interesting. Right? After the presentation, what do you do with him? The edifying round, I call it. You take him, go to Dave. Mr. Dave, this is my new prospect, Mr. Lim from China. Oh, ni hao ma, oh, she's also. Mr. Sati, this is my new, Mr. Go, this is my new, you understand not? Alright? Okay, the speaker comes down, Mr. TG, this is my new prospect, you understand? He just want to ask you some questions about China. You take him around. And your uplines know what to do. Oh, Mr. Lim, how are you? Hope you enjoyed the presentation. Alright, by the way, Eric, you're very lucky to be in this group. Very powerful leader of mine. Right? Your uplines know what to do. If you understand edification, you think all this edification is for comedy act. It's so powerful strategic planning, Like Mr. Vijay's edification program, we plan his whole edification process. Who walks in first into the room? If we go to a meeting with Australian bankers, alright, Mr. Richard will pull the chair for Mr. Vijay. Please have a seat. You understand not? If you go for, European bankers, I'll pull the chair. You understand not? Who serves coffee? We plan it out. We have a crew briefing for the edification system for Mr. Vijay. Now, edification is about business. It's never about personality. You understand? You edify your upline because it's good for your business. You want to edify him extra because you like him, good. But basic edification must always happen because it's good for you. Not necessarily for your upline, you understand? The more I edify my uplines, the more effective they become to my downlines. So now, Mr. Vijay, I edify on a professional and a personal level. And you all hear me say his name hundreds of times a day, correct or not? So let's say you all have never met Mr. Vijay. Tomorrow he walks in. How will you react? You go crazy, right? Even though you never met him before. Because Mr. Patman talks about you all the time. We think we know you already. And everything he says goes into your head faster. Alright? So after that, you take your prospect, you go around, introduce everyone. Sit down, meeting after the meeting. Questions. You understand? But public presentations, I'm a big supporter of. Because the power and energy of association, very, very strong. Are you guys with me? Yes. But in countries where there's no public presentation, you go to option 2, home meetings. I built my business in the early days, home meetings. So bloody effective, and you get free food. Alright? Home meeting, home meeting, home meeting, home meeting. At one specific time, I would have 10 home meetings happening in the city. 8 prospects here, 6 prospects, 4 prospects, 3 prospects. Very effective, very easy to manage, very low cost. Alright? And the prospect is extra comfortable. If you got no house, don't use your room. Somebody said, I only rent the room. Can invite them into my room. Then there's misunderstanding and issues. Okay, house lah. Are you guys with me or not? So what is a home meeting? Whiteboard. People come, have tea. The host will say a few words. Hi guys, thanks for coming. As you know, I invited you to look at an idea me and my wife are working on right now. We are very excited. We are very lucky today, all right, because the person who introduced me to this business, all right, Mr. Sati is here. He's very successful. He just came back from Brazil. He's one of the top leaders in the company. All right. He brought with him Mr. Bikramjit, another very powerful leader worldwide. Both of them have decided to support us today. Okay. And they will be presenting the plan. Sit down. Let them both show the plan. You understand? Sati does the opening, Big does the middle, Sati does the closing. Both of them close together. All right. And then handle all the questions. Give some wade or karipap. You understand? Or drink tea, alright? Interested, straight away sign up. Not interested, move to the next block. Are you guys with me now? Home meetings are highly effective, which a lot of people don't do anymore. Highly effective. Most networks were built on home meetings. You just need a whiteboard. Alright? And in the Asian culture, and most cultures today, it's okay to go to people's house. You understand? Maybe in some parts of the world you can't invite people home. But Asian culture, no problem. Are you guys with me now? Yes. Are you guys with me? Yes. Very good. Alright, so home meetings option. One-on-one. Alright, with your upline. Public presentations organized by the V. Highly effective, power of association, high energy. Alright, home meetings. Alright, highly effective. Okay, easy to manage. And if you got 10 home meetings going around the same night, that means you got 100 prospects, you know. Are you guys with me now? Yes. Alright, so showing the plan. Keep it simple. Alright, make it duplicable. Make sure you follow the rubber band theory. Company, product, compensation plan, projections. Okay, these 4. How you play around with it, up to you. I do not want to put your mind in a box how to show the plan. I just want you to have the rubber band. Don't break the rubber band. Are you guys with me? What frequency of showing the plan? My personal recommendation, 15 presentations a month. Rule number 3. Do it consistently and you will fly in this business. I assure you that. Okay?